Let's talk about how easy it can actually be to find the owners of resorts, med spas, day spas, and other types of spas inside of Coldlytics. All you need to do is log in, and as soon as you are here, you're going to see the search bar in Voyager DB. You can search for something like a medical spa, and you'll see all kinds of results are populating here. Depending on what you put in, like if you put in Colorado, for example, it's going to give me a little AI suggestion, and I can click on that like I just did to add a location filter for Colorado instead, and it corrected my spelling as well. But otherwise, there's so many great ways to change this search to. We could try med spa. Let's see what comes up that way. We're seeing 221 results here. And then if we just go for spa in general, there's over 1,000 spas throughout Colorado. We could also change this out. We could look for resorts. Let's go for resort. Over 200 resorts populating. And once we see what we want to see, we can select these results and we can click on find contacts. It's this easy. Come over here and say seniority level. I want to talk to the owner, founder, or director, or executive, and maybe somebody in HR or a general manager. Great. Then we can come down here and we could filter this further. We could say, hey, I want to make sure that there's a website keyword filter, that all these resorts are wilderness specific, or they mention outdoors. And what we'll do is we'll go and say, hey, on the homepage of this website, can we run a website keyword check and see if these appear? And if they do, we know it is or isn't a fit based on what you've told us. So, we could say excursion maybe needs to appear. And if one of these things appears, then we know, hey, this is a fit. Now, the other way you could also really hone this list in too is you could add some negative keywords. You could say, hey, if they mention skiing, we don't work with ski resorts at all. So let's just put skiing in here, does not appear, or ski does not appear. Perfect. So then if we see skiing or ski mentioned on the homepage, then we'll know to remove that from your list and get you a really dialed in list. The other common filters that people are using are, revenue. They want to make sure they're doing more than $1 million, etc. Stuff like that's all straightforward. Once you're happy with what you've created, you can click deliver and specify what you want back for information. So first and last name for the business owner, what their company name is, job title, email address, and guaranteed to work. We validate those using zero bounce under the hood, and we guarantee the deliverability. If it bounces on our system policy, we'll credit that back over a live chat that you can find right down here. LinkedIn profile, if they've got one, website URLs, business address, phone number, company social media links, revenue, headcount, how old the business is, so data was established, etc. All this good stuff's in there. If you're a marketing agency, then we've got some really cool stuff that we do as well. So you can find out who's got pixels installed on their website and what pixel they have. You can find out if they've got Google Analytics, if there's a checkout function on the website, if they built on WordPress, how fast their website loaded. And for my marketing people out there, this is a really cool hack, because what you're actually getting is not just a neat data point. If they have a pixel on their website, if they have Google Analytics, if they have a fast website, if any of those things are true, you're talking to someone that has a proven track record of saying, yes, here's my credit card, spend money on marketing services. You don't end up with fast websites hosted and maintained on WordPress with ads running by mistake or without spending money. So those are buyers of the market for marketing services, and you can identify those by knowing, hey, they've got pixels installed. And at this point, a lot of people go, well, wait, what if I only want to talk to the ones that have pixels or that have Google Analytics for sure? Because I need somebody to talk to in a sales process that kind of gets marketing already. I don't want to talk to someone that doesn't understand some of the concepts. No problem. All you have to do is go back here and you can add a filter. So you could come in and go, let's go add filter. Under firmographics, you could say advertisers, advertises on Facebook or on Google. And if we detect those pixels, then we know they are people who advertise, and we'll click filter. Again, if you want to add another one, or you could jump right back down to deliver. And once you've got those data points that we're just looking at dialed in that you want, you can add an additional note for context if needed. Otherwise, you click on finish here. And then you can give this a name at the bottom. We can call this resorts in Colorado. However many contacts you want back. If you're like, hey, I want to talk to 25, please give me a list of 25. If you can't want to talk to 1,000, whatever is appropriate, you can put that in there. It's telling me, hey, I've only got 25 credits in my account to work with at the moment. That's not gonna work, so no problem. We can update that, and then you'd hit launch, just like this. And it's offering me to upgrade my account. We'll say no, stick to 25. So you can do what I'm showing you right now for free with 25 credits. No, stick to 25. Great. So this is being allocated to the best researcher on our team to go out and do this type of list building. Different skill sets, different target audiences require different things to find those contacts. So that's why we allocate it to the best member of our team first. And then we go out and get those contacts, validate them, send them back to you. All this is happening within 24 hours during business days. That's our turnaround time. And we're sending that list back to you inside of Coldlytics right here under the contact section. And you can see validated emails here. You can see when it was validated for this specific list that I had pulled back in April. And you can export this way. It'll come as a CSV file for you to jump into instantly, or Woodpecker, or High Level, whatever the platform is, you name it. It's very portable, very easy to work with. So thanks for watching. If you have questions, drop them below. Feel free to reach out to us directly. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.